When the UN last week described these squalid camps as like hell on earth, they weren't even referring to the fiery heat of the sun, which drills down on ever-lengthening queues, on children, on babies and mums in black burqas as they wait stoically for handouts of food. Kutapalong is claustrophobic and congested, and for some, overwhelming. Nora collapsed at noon. No one rushed to help her. Men nearby wouldn't touch her. It's culturally taboo. Her toddler just sat there confused. In her delirious state, Nora was left to lie in the blistering sun until two women who didn't know her came to her aid. Paramedics arrived, and as they took her blood pressure, the local officials in charge of aid distribution tucked into their lunch. We would later learn of some of the terrible things she had suffered and seen. Her brother and in-laws all killed by the Myanmar military. Her sister-in-law raped, then murdered. Nora had been among the first to arrive exactly 2 months ago. Inside a small clinic, she collapsed again and then slowly recovered and rehydrated.
Lady is already 9-month pregnant lady. She is 9-month pregnancy continued. Then she don't take any food from last 6 to 7 hours. We checked his BP, pulse, temperature, all vital signs. All are good.
Maybe it was the heat. It was so hot.
Yeah.
We escorted a still shaky Nur Bahar back to her bamboo and black plastic shack. Thousands of Rohingya have continued to stream into Bangladesh this past week, and with a very, very long lens, you can see many more of them still waiting to come on the Burmese side of the river. Clearance operations against what the government of Aung San Suu Kyi calls terrorist extremists have now driven more than 600,000 unwanted stateless Rohingya civilians into exile. The reality is that they've faced a blitzkrieg of terror, burning, mass murder and mass rape. While the Myanmar military denies that its soldiers are doing this, the use of rape by the Burmese army has been documented over generations against Rohingya women. And in the current ethnic cleansing campaign, reports of rape are legion. There's powerful stigma attached to rape in this conservative Muslim society. The humiliatingly intimate nature of it means rape often goes unreported. But one woman wanted to tell us her devastating story.
4 soldiers gang raped me. It was so painful. I begged them to release me, but they kicked me instead. I was bleeding. When they stopped, I just lay there, and they moved on to the next house, where there was a young girl and a mother of 3. I saw 3 soldiers take the young girl inside and rape her. I don't know what happened to the mother. There were a lot of soldiers, more than 50. It was disastrous for the women in our village. Our children were terrified of the soldiers. I used to keep my baby on my lap, as I thought they might spare me if they saw this. But the soldiers would grab the baby, throw her on the floor and stamp on her. Then they would rape me. They did whatever they wanted. There were about 20 girls who were physically exhausted and who just couldn't take it anymore. These girls had their throats slit.
Many of those who've survived rape have ended up in these camps, but the camps were not designed with women in mind. They've not really been designed at all. It's just a hurriedly built refugee city. There are no segregated toilets or washing facilities for women. There is no privacy. Muri specialises in women's hygiene, but says she doubles as a therapist, building their trust, listening to their experiences, listening to what they say they need.
When we even establish a latrine or a tubal, we talk to the women separately. We ask where we can make it, what area will be accessible for you. We identify pregnant women, elderly women, and also children, and we talk individually. I think it's really beneficial to take everyone's opinion.
As the light faded tonight, we went back to see Noor Bahar, who had recovered enough to have spent another day in a queue. She said that being 7 months pregnant, she often felt nauseous standing waiting for hours. And yesterday wasn't the first time she'd fainted. There's no option though, she said. We have to get food. As to the camp toilet issue, it's a nightmare, she says. The nearest one's miles away. I often faint and fall over. It's bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as it got back in Burma. And having literally run for their lives, none of the women we spoke to had any desire to go back.